but it got canceled by Randid's stun. But Randid is taking a lot of damage right now and could go down. Nice punt from Ravner to release some pressure from the Thorn, but once again, Thorn's landing that pull. But there's a nice kill on the Randid there for the Worm team. Looks like they're probably going to take this one, trying to separate the healer from the Thorn.
Yeah, and God Mode comes out to clean that up.
Yeah.
You know, Thorn is definitely doing it, but we need to see a bit more damage coming out from Randid. You know, I feel like he's trying to kite too much, and by doing that, he's not putting the pressure that he needs to out on the on the Worm team.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the Randid jump on that pump whenever he was in the Thorn ulti. That would have been a very powerful combo, as he wouldn't have been able to get out of it because of the sun. But we'll have to see what the Randid can do here. Does look, oh, he is at 50% health already. Takes some damage. Looks like their Swam is separated from his team. They might want to try and put some pressure on him, but looks like everybody's all grouped up again at the blue spawn. And it does look like the Thorn gets punted away, and the Goomba Stomp onto the Randid, and the Randid is getting really weak. The Cold team's health is just dropping, and the Worm team seems to be at a very good advantage with 2 ultis. Let's see how well they can use them here. And the ulti does come out and kill the Thorn and the Astro. And it looks like the Worm team's going to take this round.
Worm team's got to clean it up, you know.
Very convincingly. 3-0.
Very, very convincingly. Like, there was no doubt that time. There wasn't like, oh, Cold team took a round. Who knows, maybe we got an upset coming. But, no, that was pretty much a Raffle Stomp right there. Not much you could do. You know, the KB there, it looked like he kind of got guard broken. He kind of, like, just wasn't in his mind, you know, his proper mindset there, because he spent a lot of those rounds just kind of, like, running around trying to kite, trying to just stay alive when, you know, while in the meantime, you know, Worm team, sure, they've got him, you know, low. Now they're just going to swap to somebody else. And they're just going to try and, like, keep rotating that pressure throughout the team, whereas, you know, KB isn't really doing anything to stop that, I noticed.
Yeah, and the Worm team did a great job of pushing the Cold team back into their spawn and really not giving them like a lot of room to really run around or escape at all.
Exactly, no pillars, you know, for Astro or anybody to kind of kite around. So it's really, you know, like, especially on that map, you know, where it's like the momentum really comes from, you know, which team can manage to put the other team back in their spawn so that they have no LOS to avoid your damage, and you have the LOS, you know. So say they try and push out, you know, and they're trying to land some abilities on you, you can just hop around a pillar real quick, and they're still at a disadvantage. And like Worm team, you know, they just weren't making it happen. They were letting them take middle, you know, too much, too quickly.
Definitely, and also you have that rune advantage as well, which can play a really big factor if you can, you know, just grab that for the extra energy on your maybe your ulti or even an EX ability for that extra burst damage.
Votes. Apparently, according to Zinsify, I am a useless body.
Oh, you're a useless body?
I'm a useless body.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, man. I'm just gonna go like be useless in the corner. I'm gonna go lie down in the corner and be useless because this guy's got obviously got my number.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we go. Losers finals. Losers finals. Is this losers finals? This is a losers pre-finals. This is losers semi-finals. Semi-finals.
Losers pre-finals.
And this is gonna be pretty sick. You enjoy myself, Overgone and Drunk Hobo. Strong team. I'm liking it. I'm an F1-8 bro versus Dinosaur Shoes. I don't know, we saw some solid play come out of a Cold team, out of Dinosaur Shoes last game. So really interested to see how this goes here against Drunk's team.
Yeah, the Drunk, you know, running that double healer. Might get to see some more double healer and see how that works out. Looks like they've made it from the very first rounds with it, so...
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they've maybe changed up their comp or if they're still sticking with that double healer.
That double healer, I feel like that's kind of their game plan, because I know that, you know, Obregon and Drunk Hobo, both main healers. I haven't really seen, you know, Drunk's like dabbled in inhib, you know, and what was it, SM, but not really to this level, you know. I feel like his strong suits are definitely the healer classes. And, you know, here we go, Astro from Drunk. You know, swapping it up again. He went Pomp, and then he went Alchemist, and now he's going Astro. So this guy is the jack of all trades here.
I really like the Astro pick though, because that'll really, put out some burst damage if he can really, stick on a target whenever they can all just burst that target with that powerful debuff from his M1.
Absolutely. It's going to stack exceedingly well with You Enjoy Myself. You're going to have that Ravener pressure, that M1 pressure, and as soon as, You Enjoy Myself is able to swap onto somebody, Drunk should be right behind him, And just to ramp up that pressure and keep it going, there's going to be so much burst damage we're going to see coming here. So, like, Boat Builder, all these guys are going to have to be really on top of their game and, like, try and, like, scope that coming and not get caught by it. It's really, it's going to come down to whether they can control You Enjoy Myself. And, Boat Builder getting caught in that early stone there, Jish doing a good job swapping him out, but already caught in a tough situation, forced to other side to 50% HP. You Enjoy Myself taking a bit of damage, but he's just going to be reflecting. He's pretty comfortable right now, hasn't even used his spike shield yet. And, gonna get punted away from by Swarm. I like that very much. Blood Shield comes out on him. He's not gonna be able to do much here. And silence, from Jish. But here's the M1 party. Obregon ult nails all three of them. That was just dirty. Nails two of them. But Swam pretty low, Jish pretty low, and You Enjoy Myself just being a nuisance here, reflecting everything back at Boat Builder. Gets that ult. There's the Goomba Stomp, and other side comes out just in the nick of time by Jish to keep Boat Builder alive. But I don't see it. There's just so much pressure coming out from one team right now. This double healer setup, pretty nuts. And there we go. NG goes down. Swam gonna get punted away into the lull kick, and not much. Not much Cold Team could have done there. So much pressure coming out from this double healer team. I'm really impressed. This is pretty nuts. But Astro is all about that burst. It's not hard to believe.
If you look at both the healers, they're both almost at a 1-to-1 ratio, which is just a great thing to see. They're both playing those healers extremely well.
That's exactly what they need to be doing. Both offensive healers, so you do want to try and be keeping that 50-50.
Yeah, it's really nice to see this double healer comp work out for him. And Ravener's jumping in, going for that punt, but he takes 50% health because of it. Pomp got Stone Shield, which is going to leave his teammates really vulnerable there. And Pomp making a switch to try to get in better with this team, get some heals off. But just the double healers are just they're both healing the Ravener right now while the Ravener dishes out damage. And there's, nice ulti from the NG taking out somebody, but at the same time both people on the Cold Team go out. So it's going to be a 2v1 here. Double healer versus a engineer. So I don't think that's going to work out for him. And yeah, Astro bursts him down for the victory.
This is seriously like a Ravener's dream come true. He's got two healers to keep him up.
Definitely.
This is him, all of his wishes came true. The fairy godmother visited him earlier today before they signed up.
Guy is just sitting in the middle of their entire team, just
he doesn't even care. Exactly, just getting double healed. He's like, okay, lol, I'm gonna M1 you. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And so, go ahead, Rock. Sorry, bud.
The Cold Team getting pushed back into their spawn, and the Cold Team looks at about half health with each of their players. They need to really get healed up here. A good fear by the Pomp's Cold Team Pomp. And Boat Builder's in a corner, but he does get other-sided. See if he can get out there. Goomba Stomp by Enjoy Myself onto the... and another Goomba Stomp from Swam. A counter kill. Boat Builder with the ult, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
So much burst damage. So much burst damage. Obregon is a beast.
Both teams just bursting each other there at the end.
Yes, that's 1-to-1 heal to damage ratio for that Blood Priest. It's really good.
It's scary. That is scary. And to be honest, he was just clutch about landing those corpse explosions. I mean, that burst there, Pomp was sitting pretty, maybe 80-90% HP, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's at 30. She just ate a full ult with an M1, and maybe an M1 off a Rav. It's pretty great. That's exactly what this comp is about. They're like, okay, we've got the survivability we need. We've got the sustainable damage from Ravener. Now we have to work on, getting the burst damage out from Astro and BP. And those guys are coming out in spades. They're just doing their jobs. As far as double healers comps go, this is pretty powerful.
Definitely. They're definitely doing a great job of pushing the Cold Team back into their spawn. They really got Boat Builder in a bad situation in the corner there. He took a lot of damage, which really, the Pomp had to waste that other side on him. So it really turned out bad for him in the end.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You force that other side out of Pomp, and all of a sudden, the momentum's going to go completely against Cold Team.
Exactly, especially when they don't have two healers. So they...
And here it goes. A bit of the party going on in the middle here. You enjoy myself. Taking a lot of damage from Swam and from Jish, but lol, I've got 2 healers healing me. It's all right. Ult comes out from Boat Builder, but I don't see it doing a lot of damage. Obergon manages to shift out of that, and in the meantime, Swam at the top. They're getting in that M1 war between Drunk Hobo and him. Drunk Hobo doesn't really care. He can heal himself up. It doesn't matter. And Obergon, got forced to use that EX Fear, and nice Goomba Stomp out from Swam, and wow! Lots of burst damage coming out from Swam. That was excellent. Goomba Stomp into M2, hammer to the face, and that was enough to take him out. Swam just doing an excellent job of keeping pressure up on Obergon there. That was excellent play from him.
Yeah, definitely, and also that all spawned off of the engineer was putting out a lot of good pressure, and then once the Blood Priest had to use his EX ability to get out of there, Swam just switched off and landed a Goomba Stomp on him, and then he just couldn't do anything after that. So it's good to see that the engineer's able to get in there and apply some pressure, because engineers, they do really well against healers. They can put out a lot of damage. So, but here we go with the start of round 2, and Ravener's jumping in, takes an end cap to the face, and just trying to apply some pressure. Swam's going down to about half health, and he's not in any position to really take any heals. At the same time, Pomp is getting tunneled by the Ravener. So, nice Moonstone on the Pomp. And it's like they're going in to burst down the Ravener, but double end caps there to save him there. But at the same time, Engineer has to take another side, and that's going to leave Pomp and Ravener very low. Engineer ultis, but some of it gets reflected. And ulti there is going to heal up his entire team from the Blood Priest, and that's going to be the it for the Cold team.
You just gotta say, that was an excellent punt from You Enjoy Myself at the end there. He was putting pressure out on Pomp. He hit her with a couple M1s and then just punted her away, and then immediately swapped to Boat Builder up top.
Yeah.
He went from one side of the map, punted Pomp all the way into the next nation, and then swapped to her NG.
And that's really good, because Pomp can't space back in like mini champs, so...
Exactly, she's got low mobility. So if you can manage to separate her from her team is going to suffer so much from that.
But, go ahead, Rox.
We already put some pressure on the Obergon. He uses that EX that fear to escape the pressure that was being put on him. And a good pump by You and Myself, and he's getting onto the Psycho Pump, and a good stone, and he's still onto the Psycho Pump. A Goomba Stomp for the kill. Great Goomba Stomp, great coordination by the Worm team to put pressure onto the Pump after they knocked away, I think it was the NG or the Ravener. I can't remember exactly which one, but a great coordination with the ultis and the burst damage.
That was a lot of damage.
It was dirty. It was just dirty. In the words of Chuck, that was dirty. That round there was pretty one-sided. And here we go. This is gonna decide it. If Worm Team can manage to take this win here, they are gonna go into losers finals, and Boat Builder's team will be knocked out. So we need to see some play coming here. And You Enjoy Myself, that's exactly what they're doing. You Enjoy Myself already at 50% HP, but he's forcing Jish to the other side, 50% HP as well. I mean, just getting tunneled right now by You Enjoy Myself. He doesn't really care. You Enjoy Myself, he's got 2 healers to take him up, to heal him up, so he can't afford to take those risks, and they're paying off. Goomba Stomp, but other side just comes out in the nick of time, stops that, perfect, and let's see, EX Fear comes out from Jish to peel You Enjoy, and in the meantime, Drunk Hobo going down to Swam. Man, this is exactly what Cold Team needed to do. They're just surviving barely in the nick of time, but I don't see, Worm Team coming back from this. They're both solo, and there we go. Pomp gets the kill. In the meantime, Boat Builder wipes up Blood Priest. We have it here in text. Obergon thought we had that, and really I thought they did too, until, Drunk Hobo just got nailed by Swam. And just, it was really that other side. It was just that, had that other side not been up, Cold Team would have gone down. But, just in the nick of time, got out of that Goomba Stomp.
But here we go. It is the last round of this matchup here. We got a Stone Form on the Psycho Pomp. He breaks it out with an M1. I'm not sure exactly why he did that, but You Enjoy Myself taking a lot of damage, manages to pump one of them out. He's just tunneling the Pomp, but he's at 50% health. He's going to need some heals here, and it's going to be rough to get whenever the healers are also taking pressure. But he's doing a good job. He's got ulti up, Goomba Stomps Engineer, and Drunk Hobo's taking a lot of damage, and he gets killed by a punt. Yeah, it's going to be it. Cold Team's going to pull this one off, it looks like.
This is going to a 3rd round. This is going to a third match.
This is awesome.
Very good turnaround by the goal team.
Excellent, excellent play. You know, Wormsy just not able to close it out. Just not able to close it out.
That was good. They did a good job adjusting to that pressure from the Healy.